Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. My name is Muhammad Misbah. In this presentation, I will explain my final project for the statistic course entitled Analysis of the Relationship Between Physical Characteristic and Futsal Player Performance using Linear Regression Exploratory Data Analysis. So, for the background, futsal is a sport that requires high speed, agility, and good physical condition. One of the most important physical abilities in futsal is short distance sprinting, because players frequently perform quick runs when attacking and defending. Physical characteristics such as height and body weight are believed to influence sprint performance. Therefore, statistical analysis is needed to objectively examine the relationship between physical characteristics and sprint performance based on real data. The objectives of this study are to conduct exploratory data analysis on futsal player data, to analyze the relationship between body weight and 30-meter sprint time using linear regression. Through this analysis, the relationship between physical characteristic and futsal player performance can be clearly identified. The dataset used in this study was obtained through direct observation of 50 futsal players. The variables analyzed in this study are height in centimeters, body weight in kilograms, 30 meters sprint time in seconds. All variables are measured on a ratio scale, which allows the use of parametric statistical methods. Exploratory data analysis, or EDA, was conducted to understand the basic characteristic of the data before performing further analysis. The EDA included descriptive statistics, histograms, scatter plots, correlation analysis, and box plots. The descriptive statistics show that the values of height, body weight, and sprint time are within reasonable ranges for futsal players. And based on the histograms, the data distribution appears to be approximately normal, and no extreme outliers were detected. The scatter plot between body weight and sprint time shows a positive relationship, indicating that players with a higher body weight tend to have longer sprint times. The correlation analysis also supports the existence of a relationship between body weight and sprint performance. And for the linear regression analysis was performed with independent variable x is body weight and dependent variable y is 30 meter sprint time. The linear regression model was used to determine whether body weight significantly affects sprint performance. The regression results show that body weight has a statistically significant effect on sprint time, with a positive regression coefficient. And the interpretation of the regression results indicates that as body weight increases, the 30-meter sprint time also tends to increase. This means that players with higher body weight generally have lower sprint speed. However, it is important to note that body weight is not the only factor affecting sprint performance, but it is one of the contributing factors. So the conclusion, based on the result of exploratory data analysis and linear regression, it can be concluded that the futsal player data shows a reasonable distribution with no extreme outliers. Body weight has a significant relationship with 30-meter sprint performance, and players with higher body weight tend to have slower sprint times. These findings can be used as a reference in evaluating and improving futsal training programs in Telkom University. So that concludes my presentation for the final projects in statistic. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.